Hey y'all, it's Pharaoh. Thank you so much for joining us here once again on Total Understanding Tarot. I am here with your weekly collective love reading, so let's get right into it. First and foremost, I want to just acknowledge that we're not doing the free personal readings anymore, but thank you to everyone who has participated. Secondly, definitely check out our jewelry line, Transcend by Fire. That information is in the description box below. And just thank you to everyone who's been supporting the channel, leaving comments. We had a live on Instagram the other day. It was really cool. I enjoyed that experience. And just thank you to everyone that's been contributing and donating to the channel. It's just been so much appreciated. I just thankful for the love, y'all. So let's get right into y'all love reading. All right, y'all, and we're back. Thank you once again for joining us here. This is a general reading, and if you're interested in a personal reading, that information will be available shortly. I'm still getting that together, but as I said before, thank you to everyone who participated in the free personals. All right, make sure you join us on Instagram because I'm going to be going live more. The first one that we did, it was just spontaneous. I just decided, like, okay, let's let today be the day. It was literally like a few minutes before I was like, let's go live today. So we're going to be doing that more, and I really want it to be more interactive. So make sure y'all come up there and join in, and we'll just create our own flow. All right. So a stack of cards, we're just going to do it like this. I really been wanting to just dwell in the present energy, you know, so I'm going to touch on the past a little bit. But I just been really feeling the need to like not even really do so much past and future, just kind of just being in the moment. I feel like all of this energy of just like, I know it's important to process the present in terms of the lessons that we learned in the past and what we want to go in the future. But I feel like sometimes with readings, it could just put you in a place of always hoping for something better and waiting for something to come in that you could just enjoy your life right now. That's just personally how I've been feeling. But I always just listen to spirit, and since the card came out like this, we're going to still read it in our usual way. So we had the 7 of Cups with the 7 of Wands, so that's double sevens here. So I'm just really getting a lot of manifestation energy was being stifled because of emotional unrest is really what I'm feeling here. There were illusions that you were fighting through, so it was like you just weren't really satisfied. You had some sort of deception. Dealing with a passionate one, maybe dealing with someone that you were going towards or someone that you were waiting for, right? The 9 of Cups came out in the present. We'll touch on that, but the 5 of Swords basically touched on that, and it's just like you were just in confusion about what really made you happy, right? What really will bring you emotional fulfillment. And so you decided to walk away from all this energy of just being stuck in your head, maybe having unrealistic expectations about yourself and your partners. And yeah, walking away from this situation. That's interesting. And okay, walking away from, that's definitely not how the cards came out. So walking away from trying to balance out the situation, walking away from, y'all really been wanting this, right? Like the collective has really been wanting someone they can not only partner with, but emotionally, but also make money with. And it's just like, that was just so much, caused so much confusion in you. Like, when is this person gonna come in? Everybody that I've been with not working out. Like that's what I was feeling like. Well, I didn't want to read the past and future. It's just like, enjoy the present. But with this Justice card, I'm getting that that was your divine justice, right? That was your relief. Like, you may have thought your justice was coming into contact with that person that you dream was your dream person, or coming into that union, but the divine is saying the justice was that you're not in your head so much no more. The justice is that split the deck, and the death card. You allowed that situation to be transformed. Major Arcana, Scorpionic energy. Like you really allowed it to be transformed. And King of Swords. So you decided to maybe start. I'm really speaking your truth, but I'm really speaking it to yourself. Like speaking life into yourself. And that also speaks of cutting off situations that you were holding on to that wasn't your true manifestation. So you may have wanted a 10 of Pentacles situation so badly, you just wanted really to be with someone and build with them, that you were willing to settle for less. And that was your divine justice, was being able to say, if it's not what I truly want, I don't mind waiting. And I'm not going to continue to put myself in a position to feel like if I don't have this, I can't be happy now. Because right here, you're sitting in the Nine of Cups, present energy. Oh, my bad, y'all. My camera cut off. I had to delete some stuff. But I showed the Page of Pentacles, right? So that was like a gift. And like I was saying, like unlike the Ace of Pentacles, like that's a gift from the divine, generally speaking, depending on how you're reading, who's reading it. But it's a gift you gave yourself. Like, and I said, like, love is the gift you give yourself. But then I realized, like, it was forgiveness. So a lot of y'all are forgiving yourselves for allowing yourself to be put through certain situations that you know that were less than what you wanted. Yeah. You're forgiving others for basically treating you in a way that was less than. You know, it's a lot of forgiveness energy, a lot of releasing your heart, and that allows it to be open, right? It allows it to be free. With every release, that's healing. That's just healing. It's a process, and it's time for you to there's a time period for you to accept that process, because sometimes you may still go back and forth in your head, but just allowing that process to take place. Like healing really is for yourself. And when you forgive someone, you're really just actually healing you. It's not like the ego will make you feel like, oh, it's like you letting this person off the hook, but the heart knows, like, we need this, you know. 3 ones on the clock right there. So the Devil card wanted to pop out. Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn, or maybe it's some sort of karmic partner coming back from the past. King of Pentacles on the bottom, wanting to offer you love, but I'm getting, since you're here, it's like you're no longer at a lack. You're not accepting anything less than, so it's not even a temptation. You know, if there is to be someone to come back, it's like your offer isn't worth my peace. Like, I'm not sacrificing my peace for to potentially get my heart broken again. Yeah, because I'm getting, all this is just going to do is just provide more conflict. Like, whatever this is just like, and it's not like you're oppressed about it. It's not like it's a big deal. You're just victorious. Like, the energy I feel right now is just kind of like, I see what you got going on. I appreciate you coming back in, you know. But with this victory here, you have victory over the situation. You have victory over past manipulative, karmic, whatever low vibrational energy that you allowed into your life. But at the same time, it's kind of showing me the Seven of Pentacles. You still are a bit concerned. You know, I'm keep pouring my heart into trying to get to this 4 of Wands type situation, but it's not happening, you know. So there is a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? There is a little bit of longing there. Okay, y'all. Sorry about that. I had more to delete than I thought. So maybe that applies to y'all. Maybe there's more healing that you needed to do than you thought. Maybe there's still some unresolved issues within your heart that you're trying to figure out. Why am I not getting there? It's still something that needs to be deleted. Still something that needs to be removed. So my eyes were drawn to this orange calcite. So maybe some sacral chakra healing, or some release that needs to be done there. Some pain that needs to be acknowledged. Some tears that needs to flow. Some words that needs to be said. Something. But these came out, so this is a perfect match. Like, King and Queen of Pentacles, this is 2 people who are financially stable, who are secure as well. I wanted to say emotionally secure. That's really what I'm feeling, because the Queen and King of Pentacles are very generous with their blessings. So that comes from a loving heart. So I'm getting, this is someone who can really mirror that energy. It's an equal give and take on that level. All right. Someone who's very grounded. You both may have Earth in your chart, or you may have both just gone through process of purification, so now where you're more grounded in your decisions. Come on, like this is dope. The Hierophant with the Magician with the Two of Cups. First of all, two major arcanas back to back. Oh, it's so beautiful. So the way the Magician and the Two of Cups fell, it fell across the future energy of the Four of Wands. So I'm getting whatever this partnership is, it's very emotional, fulfilling, and it will lead obviously to a high level commitment, marriage, you know, deep partnership, but it will be a passionate, fun partnership. You know, it just won't be this is a basic mediocre, oh, I'm with them and they're with me. It'll be fun. It's gonna be fun. And I'm like I said, and a lot more fun because y'all will both have money to do the things that you want to do. That's what's up. Yeah, you manifested this in. Something needs to happen here. Maybe a new perspective on this. Maybe something that needs to be said within this situation. A new start needs to happen. Maybe see the part of the Three of Cups is showing here. So maybe you or this person came out of a third-party situation. So you're trying to gain a new perspective on how to get a fresh start here. This is a Page of Pentacles, and the King and the Queen came out. But to start in this new situation, you're both, or you or them, it's going to be a Page situation. It's going to be a new beginning. Your status and rank individually will help contribute, but it doesn't have any bearing on the fact that this will be a new start for you both. So yeah, something needs to be said. Like someone's coming in and being very direct on wanting to give you a gift and partner with you. Yeah, ending. An ending on holding on to this is what I'm feeling. Okay, so, let's break it down two ways. An ending on holding on to feeling like you should get something from a past karmic partner, or a feeling that someone owes you something, an ending to this energy, right? But I'm also getting there's an ending to whoever this is holding back communication, be it you or them holding back how they truly feel, because lack of communicating is putting you in this energy instead of speaking. This communicative energy with all these swords are just getting stuck in your body now, and you really want to come in and say something. So that's two different ways, however, but Scorpio energy over there for it's showing me 2 and 1. So it's the ending on what you typically go for in a partner. Like you're not choosing your usual type this time, is what I'm feeling. You're not choosing what you normally go for. You're not if you normally choose people who are emotionally unavailable, or you're choosing people who are codependent, or choosing people who are controlling or a narcissist, like it's an ending to that energy. You're changing what you're going for because you have changed. So your palette has changed, so to speak. Yeah, 2 and 1. Come on, 2 and 1's on the bottom. Now you have clarity on why you go for what you go for in relationships, in partnerships, what really drives you in a particular partnership, what you're really attracted to. 444 on the clock. Yeah, the foundational reasons to why you've experienced what you've experienced in the past and what you want to experience moving forward. You've really taken a lot of time to analyze yourself, to really check in with that, you know, that shadow work, tapping into that dark side, healing those old wounds from childhood, maybe adolescence. But you've gotten clarity now. And I'm getting the Queen of Cups. Yeah, that kind of goes into like how you offer your love, but that also could mean now you're ready to offer your love. You may have thought you were ready before, and were attracting partners that were showing you're clearly not ready because you're still attracted to the same person. It's not just like, oh, I'm attracting this in, but you're attracted to them. Yeah. You know this now. You're a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. You know this now, and you know who to go for now. 3 of Cups is a celebratory energy. I know it could be read as third party. So maybe y'all realize on the flip side, now you're ready to celebrate because you're not settling anymore. 555 on the clock. You're not settling anymore. You're not settling for being second best. You're not settling for being a side chick, side dude. Yeah, you're walking away from all deception. You're walking away from unclear communication. You're walking away from not knowing where you stand with a person. You're walking away from, you know, being stood up on dates and, you know, somebody telling you they'll pull up and then they don't even call you and then hit you the next day like nothing ever happened. Like, I'm feeling all that kind of energy and it's like you're done. You're ready for a new passionate start and you don't mind starting over as a page because you know you really the boss anyway. Okay, there was a lot of energy flowing through. Seemed a little erratic, so we're going to put that back. And let's see what they have to say. Okay. All right, there we go. Wheel of Fortune, yeah, Major Arcana. You walking away from what doesn't serve you, ushered in this new... Come on, you know who you are. You know what's going on out here. You know you're the sun. Celebrate yourself. Take yourself out. Get yourself something nice. You're the emperor status. You were trying to go for a particular person or situation, not realizing this whole process was meant to just refine you, to just refine who you are, just to really show you this is who you are. Aries energy, fire energy. Balancing that masculine and feminine, you know what it is that you're going for. You took all them swords out your heart. You're not dealing with deception anymore. The Five of Swords energy, you just left all them swords on the floor. You're not trying to go back and get closure with nobody. You know, it's like, hey, if you feel like you won, I guess you did. But I'm winning over here, and that's cool too. You know, it's like it's all good, fam. Yeah, it's over for heartbreak. It's over for that. You putting an end to all this energy. It's over. It's over, fam. Maybe some of y'all was in love with someone you thought was an emperor. That's over. Yeah, you speaking to those fears. You speaking to that energy. You ready to start this path. You're not going to allow yourself to be held back anymore. It's really dope. Yeah. So we got earth and fire here. And so, you know, anytime there's a, excuse me, y'all. Anytime there's a, like wildfire, so to speak, that's just Mother Nature cleansing the earth. Now, sometimes it can be man-made and man-induced, but Mother Nature knows what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? She knows when it's time to cleanse, and fire is just like a purifier. You know what I'm saying? So like I said earlier, like this was just refining you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you all had to get more grounded. Maybe you had to get more financially stable, more financially secure. Reevaluate what it is that you like to go for when it comes to a partner, what it is that you wanted to attract. Maybe you attracted partners that were so passionate and lustful that was all there was, and it was great in the beginning, but once that fire burned out, there was no earth to stand on. There was no foundation. So it was just all deception, so that, you know, the tower after tower after tower, and now you're like, hey, I'm gonna take it nice and slow with whoever comes into my life. I'm really gonna take the time to get to know them because I took the time to get to know myself. Chariot card on the bottom. This is another major arcana. So it speaks, it speaks to you manifesting in a new beginning. So in terms of movement, it's action, it's balancing that masculine and feminine, using your sheer willpower to go forward in a new direction. You know, it's using that feminine and masculine energy of attraction. I guess I said feminine because maybe you had the masculine down pat. Maybe it is you know how to go and do it, but the universe wanted you to really usher in that feminine to allow attraction to work for you, right? Because you can go for what you want. That's why maybe you were picking the wrong partners because that's what you were naturally attracted to, but they were trying to get you to understand why you're being attracted to these people. It's so cool because I was listening to this, this therapist lecture online, and she was basically speaking about all of that. So it's very interesting. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords with the Four of Pentacles with the Page of Swords. So to me, that really speaks to you're holding on to what you said. You said what you said and you meant what you said. So anybody that's trying to come back in and, you know, convince you otherwise. It's like, no, I said what I said. I'm not taking that energy anymore. Like, I'm not taking that energy. I'm willing to start over in communication. That's why the Page of Swords came out. Boom. It's just more page energy. Like, I'll start from scratch with another person before I keep allowing someone else to emotionally manipulate me into staying in a cycle. Like, I'd rather start completely over than to stay in this cycle. And I'm reading it another way too. Like I said, it's just tis the season. Tis the season for people to try to come back into your life now. We're literally changing seasons here. These readings are timeless, so whenever you click on them, it's meant for you. But right now, we're transitioning from summer to fall, right? So it's time to reap the harvest that you planted. And some people aren't liking the harvest that they've been tending to, right? They realize they abandoned some crops that they should have been tending to. And now they see that those crops are flourishing with other people in other situations. They want to come back. And it's like, no, we moved on. We flew south for the winter, fam. Yeah, like somebody's feeling a little nostalgic. Somebody feels a little burdened, like I said, by what they left behind. Yeah, maybe you or this person has left them out in the cold and they want Judgment with the Hermit. This is 2 major arcana. Yeah. They want a new start with you because in the past they fell over this. They were really in their head. They realized that they did wrong. They realized that they missed out on a beautiful person, a beautiful opportunity to build emotionally and financially. And now they're left with all this regret. I don't know why it turned away like that. But the 2 of Swords is on the back. It left them with a lot of, because that's the energy that they may have been in. They may have been in your presence or vice versa, and because they had their heart guarded and they were being overly protective, they self-sabotage this whole situation. King of Cups, but I'm getting now they want to come back in. Use your own discernment. You know your path. You know what it is that you want. You know what certain cycles you want to end out. You know what it is that you want. Just be wise. But there's something that needs to be revealed here. This is triple major arcanas on top of each other right here. Something needs to be revealed in this situation. Yeah, they want the 10 of Cups. And in the past is what I'm really feeling. By them leaving you, or by you being with yourself, or however it happened, did you leave them or they left you? Whatever it was, you ended up in the 9 of Pentacles, right? And now they want to come in and give you emotional fulfillment. Yeah, 5 of Cups energy. They're really stuck in their head. I picked up the deck like this, but maybe some of y'all know who this is, because I see the 8 of Wands and then I split it and it was like, yeah, it was like the 8 of Swords and then I split it again and it was the Ace of Cups. So some of y'all know who this is. Some of y'all know who's been really in your energy. It's like really trying to pull on you type shit. Like, yeah. And the way I'm feeling right now in my heart, I'm just feeling a lot of compassion right now. So take it how you want. Take it, do what's best for you. At the same time, you know the situation, whatever it is you feel right, but just be compassionate. Like, that's just really all it is. It's no need to greet that type of energy with hostility. Now, if you're dealing with somebody like highly manipulative and you got to cut them off completely, do what you got to do. But, forgiveness doesn't always mean letting somebody back into your life. But sometimes people change and sometimes you might. So, hey, listen to your heart on that one, okay? Check in with your spirit guides. I know the cards help a lot, but you have your own power within you to really tap in, right? Get quiet with yourself. So in the future, we have the 4 of Wands with the Tower, with the Ace of Wands. So this is you getting into that energy because something is major going to be revealed. Like the Tower with the Ace of Wands, The Tower is already powerful enough, right? But then clarified by the Ace of Wands, it's a lot of fire, it's a lot of passionate energy, and I'm getting it's going to be like vroom. As soon as it's like, it hits you, it's like, this is what I want. This is what I'm going for. This is what I'm doing. So I'm really feeling the need, like this is the Judgment, but in this card, the same, it's a very similar angel figure on the Temperance card. So it was a past reading, maybe like last week or something, and I was just like, you're really going to have to temper that energy. Like, it's going to be so much passion in this relationship that it's going to be real hot and heavy. So 4 on the clock. So make sure you build, like you want, you know, like I said, with that page energy, step by step. You don't want to slow the process down, but you don't want to go too fast either, because I'm really getting it's going to be a lot of passionate energy. Empress, turn up. Yeah, you want to work on this. You want to work on this. Hold on, let's see what's going on. Okay, so I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of Pentacles. So some of y'all may be like a Sagittarius or a fire sign, but the King of Wands is more of a masculine energy. So I'm really getting you worked on that masculine, that fiery energy within you. You work to temper that energy, because some of y'all just maybe just very passionate people, which is a beautiful thing, but everything has to be tempered. Everything, you know, that way you can make a clear decision and not just be blinded by passion and lust. Eight of Swords want to pop out. Yeah, so you may feel like, okay, so the way this came out is 4 swords on each side. So you may have had to heal from 2 different people, right? Two different fiery energies here. So whether they were Leo or Sag here, you had to, maybe there's one situation that you had that bossed you up, right? So once someone broke your heart and it just made you boss up and really made you be the leader and stand out, and then someone else did, and that experience caused you to be strong and really see your own self-worth. 1818 on the clock, which breaks down to 9-9. Endings and conclusions is 2 separate energies that you got out of. So you feel like you want something new, but at the same time you realize what you've been through, so you're still kind of in a mental prison. This is like a mental prison. So you're not making any moves, you're not going anywhere. Her legs aren't tied, but if your arms aren't open, how are you gonna reach out and hold anything in your hand? Yeah, you had to get healing. You had to be strong. I was trying to grab just the 4 of Wands card, but the Strength card came out too. And you know that's also, pardon me, number 8 as well. Okay, now the Chariot popped out. So some of y'all may be making a move for work, right? And maybe this is where you'll meet this person, or some of y'all are making a move to work on something because someone else came in from your past to offer you a gift, right? And so now it's for a movement. It's on the giver. So now maybe you're moving towards another person. Maybe someone offered you a new start and they're going to move to be next to you, or vice versa. Whatever this is going to cause some motion. Yeah, I'm getting 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. It's a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift not only from this person, but it's divinely guided. So look who want to pop out and confirm. Balance your energies. Balance your mental and emotional state. Right? It's Archangel Michael. Call on your angels at this time. This is a beautiful energy of just being patient and going with the flow. All right? Because you are the star. Aquarius energy. Yeah, the star has been through quite a bit, but now they shine bright, so now they're able to speak with confidence. You know, those swords, the swords energy came out earlier. King and Queen came out. I believe it was just the Queen. But either way, that energy, now you're able to speak with conviction. 222 on the clock. Now you're able to speak with authority and authenticity, because you've been through what you're actually talking about. So whenever you communicate your needs to your partner, it's with authenticity. It's not, well, I think I want this. Is no, these are my standards. Like, this is what I want. There's a conflict. This is what happened. Let's talk about this. You're very straightforward because you know what you've been through, and now you're shining bright. You've been through the storm. You weathered the storm. So let's pull a card from the Shaman Oracle deck. sacrifice with the upper world. The sacrifice with the upper world. So I'm getting, boom, sacrifice with the upper world, clarified by the medicine world with counsel. The counsel kind of came out on the side. So I'm getting, they let you know what it is that you needed to release. They let you know what it is, like the sacrifice, right? There's a sacrifice with any great thing that we want, right? And many times when we want a great relationship and we're trying to figure out what it is that's going on within us, there's usually something that we are not aware of that we need to let go of, that we need to acknowledge, that we need to release, and we need to get healing from, right? And this speaks of taking energy from all four cardinal directions. All of these energies, you know, what happened in the past, where you're coming from, where you're going towards, what you need to recognize, all this energy. So even in this time, continue to take counsel with your spirit guides, not only for yourself, but through the duration of this relationship. Okay, there we go. Remember that you always still have to stay in touch with spirit. Like you have what you want, 2222. So that both of y'all, you have to still stay in communications. Like when you get what you want, don't stop praying. When times get easier, don't stop praying. Don't stop meditating. Don't stop the practices that help you get to this healing point when you meet this person. Stay on your goals. Stay on your routine. You know what I mean? So, yeah, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. They're highlighting the word rainbow. So yeah, you're shining bright. You've healed your chakras. You've it's the color spectrum, right? So it's all the light energies that make the color spectrum. You've allowed all of that energy. That's what I mean by shadow work, because black is just really all the colors just in one, right? It's just, it sucks in all of that energy. So you've really allowed the rainbow to shine out through the darkness. You know what I mean? You've been able to heal yourself in many aspects of your life, and you're able to pinpoint your growth. That's really dope. Okay, so thank y'all for letting me read for y'all. I really appreciate it. Like I said, follow us on Instagram at TotalUnderstandingTarot. I will let you know very soon on how you can get a personal reading with me. If this reading resonated, please definitely leave me a comment. Like, let's talk in the comment section. I really would like to do that. Also, make sure you like this video. It really helps the channel out. And if you feel moved to make a donation to the channel, all that information is below. And I appreciate all donations thoroughly. And subscribe and become a part of the community. Also, check out our jewelry line, Transcend by Fire. This one particular one, it's like all raw stones, right? I just really love working with raw stones. It just seems like more power there, you know, just like that raw power. So this is like a raw amethyst with raw clear quartz. I call it the protector. It keeps your mental psychic abilities protected, as well as clarity with that clear quartz. And for this one, it hangs over that heart chakra. So it's really like a mind body, a mind heart connection that needs to be purified. So definitely check this out. You can check that out on Transcend by Fire if you want to order that. And check out my new music too. Everything's in the description box below. It's a whole community. We out here. I love y'all. Peace.